Ladies and gentlemen, I will start the presentation by presenting the abstract. Orange is one of the most consumed fruits with production more than 75 million tons annually. Due to significant factors, approximately 2.5 million tons of orange waste are produced specifically. Orange peel. Tragically, over 390 million children and 160 million adolescents were living with obesity. The occurrence due to the consumption of sugar-sweetened food products, which potentially affected body weight, increased risk of diabetes and cardiovascular diseases, kidney disease, and cancer. It is alarmingly dangerous to consume artificial sugar substitutes, which possibly associated with health problems as an after effect. Hence, the objective of our innovation is to produce and formulate a functional frozen yogurt fortifying with orange peel powder using monk fruit sweetener. Also, to identify the acceptance level of functional frozen yogurt among targeted consumers, after initiated lemon-grown yogurt, series formulations of orange peel powder were developed to be incorporated in the frozen yogurt. Then 3 formulations of frozen yogurt with monk fruit sweetener were also developed, with formulation 1, formulation 2, and lastly formulation 3 with orange peel powder 5%, yogurt 15%, and also monk fruit sweetener 50%. Subsequently, frozen yogurt mix was homogenized, packaged with sustainable paper-based packaging and frozen overnight at -18 degrees C. Via sample random sampling, a set of sensory evaluation questionnaire was distributed assessing appearance, color, flavor, texture, and overall acceptability of the product. The finding exhibited 88.2% of the respondents has rated our product as highly received in a sense of overall acceptability of the product. To sum up, the product is optimized as recommendable solutions, resolving food waste as well as future advancements of functional probiotic product in the food industry. Dear respected judges, here we come to the problem statements. Manakas et al. 2024 emphasized that 88 million tons of edible and non-edible food waste are generated annually across the food supply chain, mostly fruit and vegetable. However, Juncker and al. 2024 mentioned that annually 2.5 million tons of orange waste are produced, specifically the orange peel. Next, over 390 million children and 160 million adolescents were living with obesity due to the wide sugar consumption. This is added by the World Health Organization 2024. Last but not least, Rios Ortega et al. 2023 mentioned that consumption of sugar-sweetened food products affected body weight, increased risk for diabetes, kidney disease, and cancer.
The next point of focus is the objective of our project. Our primary objective is to produce and formulate a functional frozen yogurt fortifying with orange peel powder using monk fruit sweetener. Our secondary objective is to identify the acceptance level of functional frozen yogurt among targeted consumers.
Ladies and gentlemen, respected judges, next, we've been looking at the population and unit of analysis. In this research project, our population defined as all school members, including teachers, administrative staff, cleaning staff, and students in the Department of Hospitality, College Vocational Keningau, and the unit of analysis defined as teacher, administrative staff, cleaning staff, and student that has knowledge on the monk fruit sweetener, orange peel powder, and frozen yogurt as overall.
Dear respected judges, next is the equipment used in our innovation project to ensure the production of lab-grown yogurt, orange peel powder, and the frozen yogurt equipments like wire whisk, food thermometer, ice cream maker, saucepan, food dehydrator, dry mill, micro strainer, peeler, commercial blender, and lastly, multi-purpose cloth are needed to be utilized for realization of these products.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the essential critical element in our research project, which is the process of flowchart. Commencing with formulating the recipe, we gather and adapt numerous formulations from different credible sources like journals, books, proceedings, and encyclopedia. Thus, formulation will be developed. Second, preparing live starter culture. Starter culture was produced via fermentation process of dairy product milk. Bacteria produce lactic acid by digesting lactose and led to decreasing pH level and causing milk protein to coagulate. Third, developing orange peel powder. Mandarin's orange peel went through air drying process at 70 degrees Celsius for 24 hours using food dehydrator. The peels were reduced in size to ensure removal of bound and unbound water works efficiently. Fourth, the progress of research and development formulation. A series of R&D were conducted, and from there, 3 formulations were developed. Formulation 1, orange peel powder 10%, yogurt 5%, monk fruit sweetener 10%. Formulation 2, orange peel powder 5%, yogurt 10%, monk fruit sweetener 10%. And finally, our best out of the best formulation is the usage of orange peel powder 5%, yogurt 15%, monk fruit sweetener 15%. Fifth, selecting natural sweetener. The selection of natural sweetener solely based on the most beneficial effect to human health. Monk fruit sweetener was selected because it is 250 times sweeter than conventional sugar with 0 calorie. 6. Combining all ingredients. It is essential to combine all ingredients before homogenization, as it will harmonize the overall flavor, color, and aroma of the frozen yogurt.
7. Homogenizing the liquid. Homogenization is essential as it will reduce the particles of the product. In this context, will enhance the structure and prevent fat globules from appearing on the surface of frozen yogurt. 8. Churning the frozen yogurt. Using ice cream maker set of Frozen yogurt will be set, and churning process helps to prevent the formulation of ice crystallization and recovers butterfat from being wasted out of the frozen yogurt. 9. Sensory evaluation tests will be conducted. The test will assess on taste, texture, color, appearance, aroma, and overall acceptability. Several experts in culinary art and bakery pastry were involved in this study. Then, simple random sampling was imposed in this innovation project. Simple random sampling was employed in the collection of data. The sample was teachers, administrative staff, cleaning staff, students that has knowledge on the monk fruit sweetener, orange peel powder, and frozen yogurt as overall. Next, hundreds of set of questionnaires was distributed. An adopted set of questionnaire will be used as research instrument to serve sustainability purpose. A questionnaire will be conducted via online using Google Form. Last but not least, an empirical data will be tabulated. Score of percentage and mean will be presented as findings to oversee the dynamic of products in the domestic and global frozen yogurt market.
Dear judges, these are the identified ingredients used as our recent formulation, namely, first, orange peel powder, second, yogurt, third, monk fruit sweetener, fourth, milk, fifth, whipping cream, sixth, orange pulp, and lastly, emulsifier. Let's look at our creative process through our project. Looking the first figure, careful selection of ingredient is crucial as it will determine the quality, nutritional value, and overall organoleptic sensory of the product. Second figure, series of research and development conducted on the yogurt to ensure obtaining best smooth, silky texture, and excellent yogurt profile flavor. Observation was made to ensure any changes or occurrence on the product. Third figure, after several experiments conducted, Mandarin orange peel was selected as it met the constituent profile flavor, aroma, and color determined by innovators. Fourth figure, monk fruit sweetener is selected simply because it is natural occurring, 0-calorie natural sweetener. Also, it has 250 times sweeter profile flavor comparing with white sugar. No side effect was associated with this product. Fifth figure, homogenizing is important as it will reduce the size particles of frozen yogurt. Simultaneously churning process occur in the ice cream maker, ensuring no formation ice crystallization onto the frozen yogurt. Sixth figure, using food digital scale, weighing frozen yogurt per standard operating procedure SOP is important to ensure the quality control process works efficiently as well as one of the food manufacturing criteria before meat at end users. Dear distinguished judges, we will be looking at the application of creativity into different kind of spectrum. Firstly, product-based innovation. Secondly, quantitative research method for product-based innovation is focusing on product-based, particularly the innovator developing new food product for commercialization purposes. The utilization of future food ingredients like monk fruit sweetener and orange peel powder are essential to uplift the frozen yogurt market comprehensively. Meanwhile, quantitative research method is integrating quantitative research method to understand the want and demand from consumers. Using a set of questionnaire conducted in a mode of digital distribution, the finding will be indicated in regards of acceptance level of product.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the notable novelty invention that we produce, we have contributed to the utilization of future fruit ingredients, including monk fruit sweetener as natural occurring and 0-calorie natural sweetener with zero health effect for human consumption. Next, we also contributed to the use of potential functional food component which is included in orange peel powder that has high content of ascorbic acid, high in multi-antioxidants, and so much more. Other than that, we have exhibited reproducible and edible food waste indicating to the orange peel powder. Lastly, we also have illustrated to the development of gastronomic creativity as well as menu innovation. Dear honorable judges, here we present to you the heart of our research innovation, which is the findings. Firstly, let's look at the appearance of our product. About 83.4% of respondents has agreed with the appearance of the product. Secondly, color of the product. In this section, a total of 81.3% of respondents has agreed with the color of our product. Thirdly, flavor of the product. 85.3% of our respondents has agreed with the flavor of the product. Fourthly, texture or mouthfeel of the product. In total of 82.4% of respondents has agreed with the texture of our product. Last but not least, comprehensively, the overall acceptance of our product has reached about 88.2% of our respondents has agreed with the overall acceptability of our product.
Next, we will be looking at the implication of this innovation project. Throughout this project, we hopefully have contributed to the first new flavor formulation of frozen yogurt. Second, we also have identified the acceptance level of the product. On top of that, we also provide recommendable, efficient solutions to global food waste, Mandarin orange peel. Importantly, we successfully provide alternative solutions for high chronic disease in a sense of diet consumption. Knowing to the context, we hopefully have created awareness on health-promoting ingredients, specifically orange peel powder. On the utmost note, this project will be an eye-opening marketing campaign to the recent natural sweetener, which is monk fruit sweetener. Delving into the health perspective, this project also creates awareness on global and local food waste, especially orange peel powder. But last but not least, we're also contributing to the menu variation for frozen yogurt food industry in wholesomeness.
All in all, at the end of our research project, we have exhibited recommendable, feasible solution in regard of identify problem statement. To sum up, we also have given the additional of value in sense of first. We have created an efficient solution to global food waste issue. Mandarin orange peel. Next, alternative solution diet for high chronic disease patient. Next, healthy nutritional dairy dessert for all. Next, convenient food option for all. Last, menu version for frozen yogurt food industry. Thank you so much.